Hello and welcome to another in the series of the My Tech videos. This time we're looking at the Streetwize in-vehicle video journey recorder. This comes in at the price of $47.99 in my local vehicles accessories shop, and it's got a quite good spec on it. It's a full 1080p AVI recording. It takes a micro SD card, USB 2 as you'd expect, and a nice big 2.2 inch screen, a very bright screen as well, I've got to say. So let's see what's in the box. First of all, of course, you've got the little instruction booklet and just the general outline of all the controls, and not a great deal of detail in there, I've got to say. Just the 2 pages, and not really saying much about what it does. We have also in the box, of course, the charger. Plugs into the 12-volt socket in the car. This apparently also switches the camera on when you switch the car on. And then you have the in-house USB lead. Uses a mini USB rather than a micro. And a suction cup. Quite a stiff mechanism, so it should hold quite firmly. And then you have the camera itself. Put the box out the way. And as you can see, it's quite a compact little unit. It's not one of these great big things that you often see. About 2.5 inches square, I would say. On the side here you have a power button, SD card slot, and an options button, an OK button, up and down button, and another little button there, not sure what that's for yet. Got the video out, USB, and a microphone on the bottom there. There's also a start-stop button in the middle, the red button you can see. So just switch it on. As you can see, it's quite a bright screen. Camera can't quite adjust to the brightness, but there you can see my hand just behind there. And this is in indoor light, of course. You can see just how well the sensor actually picks up. It's quite good at night recording as well, apparently. So now we'll just have a little look at how it actually mounts. Take the suction cup here, and it just very simply just slides on and clips in place. And then of course it just hangs on the screen, usually around the rearview mirror place, which is something that this lead would actually really annoy me if I was to use it, because it'd be hanging down around the middle of the screen or tied up around the side of the screen and looking awful and getting in the way. So what I've actually done is I bought a little TechSet power bank. This is a 5,400 milliamp hour power bank. It comes with a built-in torch as well, which is handy. And it's got the USB 2 and the micro USB there. And then I've got a converter lead from a normal USB to a mini USB, which you see here. So what I'm going to do is I've got some Velcro on the bottom of this, and that will stick onto the top of my rear view mirror quite safely, and then it'll plug straight in to the camera, as you see. So there'll be no trailing wires all the way across the car. And as you saw there, when you plug it in, the camera does start up, which means of course when you turn the ignition now, it won't start up as it would with the lead. So what I'll do just to start it up is press the button on the power bank here, and then when I want it to turn off, I'll just turn the camera off manually by pressing the button on the camera. It's a small sacrifice not to have that lead trailing all the way down across the centre of the car or around the corner of the car and across the footwells. A much neater solution, and I don't see why more people don't actually supply these like this with an external battery that you can just put somewhere at the top of the car. As I said, I'm going to put this one on top of the rear view mirror. It's a nice wide mirror, so it'll fit on there lovely. So here we go then, Streetwize in-vehicle video journey recorder. And here's just a little sample of the recording that it does, a short part of a journey. This is, as you can see, quite towards dusk, so the light is going, yet the camera is really picking up the detail very well. Surprisingly so for this time, actually. I thought it would be quite difficult to see things, but as you can see, you can quite clearly see the number plate of the car in front and everything else that's going on around. And the sky isn't washing everything out with the brightness. The shadows are still there, so you can see quite good detail. Now, there was one or two other things that I missed in the beginning. The extra button that I mentioned apparently is for switching modes between still motion, stop frame and video. And there's also a microphone built in if you want to record what's going on in the car at the same time. So if you're in an accident and you have a bump, you can record exactly what you say. Might be a good thing. On the other hand, it may not be. Thank you for watching.